In a cozy little corner of their vibrant neighborhood, Grandad Dog's garage stands proudly, offering all sorts of helpful goodies. From filling up cars with petrol, providing air for tires, to serving delicious ice lollies, his garage is a bustling hub of activity. Peppa and her friends love visiting, as it's a wonderful spot filled with laughter and excitement. One day, Peppa and her family find themselves in a bit of a pickle when their vehicle breaks down. But fear not. With Grandad Dog's amazing skills and friendly nature, he comes to their rescue. This adventure teaches everyone that asking for help from wise friends can save the day. As the day goes on, the family faces a sneaky traffic jam, which makes everyone a little restless. But Grandpa Pig, with a glimmer of creativity in his eyes, comes up with a fantastic idea. He scoops up their lunch in a wheelbarrow to make the best of the situation. This not only shows how clever thinking can solve problems, but also reminds us of the joy found in sharing meals with our loved ones. For the children, the long jump event is a thrilling time, filled with friendly competition. It's not just about winning, it's about having fun and cheering each other on. Everyone smiles, creating a wonderful atmosphere where every little jump is celebrated. During the exciting relay race, the parents cheer loudly, encouraging their little ones to give their best. They remind each other that it's not always about reaching the finish line first, but about enjoying the race together. The spirit of teamwork fills the air, making it a day to remember. And when it comes to the tug of war, it's all about having fun with friends. Both teams pull and tug with all their might, but guess what? They end up in a friendly draw. This teaches everyone that playing together and having a good time is way more important than who wins. As Peppa and George investigate some mysterious cake crumbs, they become little detectives. They learn to carefully observe their surroundings to figure out where Teddy has gone. What a fun way to teach children the importance of paying attention to their world. With a sparkle in her eyes, Peppa dreams of becoming a mystery creator someday. She imagines all the thrilling stories she could tell, which ignites a flame of creativity and imagination in the hearts of all her young friends watching. When Peppa and George play with Polly Parrot, they learn a bit about responsibility. They take care of Polly while their grandparents are away, discovering just how important it is to look after our furry and feathery friends. How cool is that? Soon, the excitement of creating colorful bubbles fills the air. Peppa and her friends squeal with laughter as they dance around, trying to pop the lovely bubbles. It's a joyous playtime where everyone gets to join in the fun. And oh, the thrill of jumping in muddy puddles is a delight for Peppa and her friends. They splash around with giggles and cheerful shouts, reminding everyone how simple activities like these bring the biggest smiles and happiness during childhood. As they play, Peppa learns about the importance of recycling. She discovers how to separate different types of waste, and this little lesson combines fun with caring for our beautiful planet. What a wonderful way to be responsible! Grandpa Pig takes Peppa and George on a gardening adventure, teaching them how to plant flower seeds and nurture a garden. The beauty of nature unfolds before their very eyes, and they start to feel a sense of responsibility and love for their environment. Isn't gardening magical? But, oh no! They soon face a challenge when pesky birds start nibbling on their flower seeds. Peppa and her family put their thinking caps on, trying to brainstorm creative solutions together. It's a perfect moment that teaches teamwork and problem solving. Together, they come up with a brilliant idea and build a funny scarecrow. With sticks, straw, and old clothes, they create something that not only looks silly but also helps protect their precious seeds. This is a wonderful lesson in working together toward a common goal. Sometimes, traffic jams can be a real hassle, but they can also lead to funny moments. Peppa's family experiences this, and it gives them a chance to show just how creative they can be when dealing with unexpected situations. Meanwhile, Granny and Grandpa Pig are buzzing about the kitchen, preparing a delightful lunch. Their enthusiasm for sharing a meal with family reminds everyone of the joys of gathering together and enjoying time with loved ones. Using a wheelbarrow to deliver lunch may sound silly, but it is such a clever idea. Grandpa Pig's resourcefulness shines bright as he shows how teamwork can help tackle any challenge. Everyone loves the delicious food and the fun way it arrives. As they chat, the characters ponder the true value of their belongings. Some items might seem old and plain, but they still hold wonderful memories. This conversation helps them realize how special different items can be. At the jumble sale, Peppa and her friends get excited as they exchange toys. They feel the joy of giving as they share their treasures with others, making way for new adventures with different toys. Sharing sure can be fun. In a hilarious twist, Daddy Pig accidentally buys back his own antique chair. This funny moment touches on nostalgia and reminds everyone of how family possessions can weave a story through time. As Peppa and George blow bubbles together, they giggle and have a great time learning how to make bigger ones. What a playful moment this is, where creativity and sibling teamwork shine brightly. But wait, Daddy Pig has a funny idea of his own. He tries to make his own bubble mixture, and things get a little messy. This silly experiment brings laughter and shows how much fun it is to play around with different things. The family comes together again, this time to learn about recycling. They sort their items into bins and discover how caring for the environment is a responsibility we all share. What a great lesson to learn together. As they prepare a time capsule, the children think about including special toys and comics. This exciting activity encourages them to share their memories and stories, sparking their imagination and creativity. Discovering the time capsule in the future becomes a thrilling idea. The excitement of uncovering treasures from the past strengthens the bond between family and friends and makes their hearts flutter with joy. Teamwork plays a star role when Grandad Dog swoops in to help Peppa's family. How wonderful it is to have friends who can come together during tough times. This adventure really highlights the strength of relying on each other. With keen eyes, Grandad Dog quickly identifies the problem with Peppa's little car. In no time, he finds the best solution to tow it back to his garage. What a fantastic display of problem-solving skills. As they gather for lunch, the joy of community shines through. Sharing meals with family and friends creates strong bonds, and Peppa knows that these moments are truly special. The relay race brings families together, as children pair up with their parents to complete the fun course. Together, they sprint and laugh, building memories that strengthen their family ties, because every step they take is a step together. In the tug-of-war, the energy is electric. Both teams pull together with bright smiles, and as the game ends in a draw, everyone celebrates. This shows that working as a team creates a lot of fun, whether you win or not. At the jumble sale, Peppa and her friends learn the joy of sharing and helping others. As they donate their toys for a good cause, they understand how giving back can make a positive difference in their community. As detectives, Peppa and George use clues like cake crumbs to find Teddy. They bond over their adventure, and learning to observe closely helps them sharpen their skills while having a delightful time. Peppa and George play a game where they ask yes or no questions to narrow down the possibilities. This fun exercise makes their brains tick and encourages logical thinking as they solve their little mystery. With a twinkle in her eye, Peppa dreams of crafting mysteries for her friends. This fun passion ignites their creativity and encourages all the children watching to think outside the box and imagine exciting tales. Jumping in muddy puddles is Peppa's absolute favorite. She teaches everyone the joy of outdoor play and how little things can bring the greatest happiness. What a lovely way to kick off their recycling lesson. Mr. Bull, the friendly bin man, shows the kids how important waste collection is. With laughs and smiles, he teaches them about responsible disposal of rubbish. What a fun and helpful character he is. The little ones eagerly sort items for recycling, learning to place paper, glass, and cans into the right boxes. Together, they work as a team, showing how each of them can make a difference in caring for Mother Nature. When the family visits Miss Rabbit's bustling recycling center, it's a whirlwind of fun. They see how recycling is important and exciting, inspiring children to be mindful about protecting the environment. Their happiness lights up the day. While tending to Grandpa Pig's garden, the family discovers that cheeky birds have been snacking on his flower seeds. This prompts a team effort to come up with clever ideas to keep their garden safe. With giggles and teamwork, They gather materials from the shed to build a scarecrow together. Using sticks and straw, they create a hilarious scarecrow that makes everyone laugh and keeps the birds at bay. Once the scarecrow is all set, they feel proud as it successfully scares the birds away from their precious seeds. But, showing kindness, they later make a bird feeder filled with seeds to help the birds have their share too. On another adventure, Mummy Pig tries to take a shortcut to avoid a traffic jam. But oh dear! The shortcut turns out to be bumpy and not as helpful as she'd hoped. It's a funny reminder that sometimes new paths can be quite a surprise. As they patiently wait in the traffic, Grandpa Pig's imagination kicks in. He suggests delivering lunch in a wheelbarrow. This quirky idea shows how being creative can turn a problem into a fun solution. As the story draws to a close, Peppa's school sports day takes center stage. Here, she learns that it's not just about winning but about joining in and enjoying the event with friends and family. What a fantastic lesson to cherish!